What's up, guys? Adis is back with another video, and I know I got a lot of different things on this channel, so hopefully you find some stuff interesting and learning different things. But this one's going to be on dating, right? The dating marketplace, as they call it. I've been listening to some dating podcasts, and it's super interesting. It's hilarious, like Fresh and Fit, or there's a girl, Pearly Things, and I don't know, there's a few more. There's one called, Coffee Pod or something? Anyway, so let's just start off by understanding stuff. I mean, stuff we already kind of know, right? But certain things, like, it's interesting to like understand why or reasons behind stuff, or what's actually going on between guys and girls in the dating marketplace, right? So it's very interesting to understand that we have girls, right, who they control access to sex, right? But guys control access to relationships. Now, what's the phrase? The phrase is girls sleep with who they want to sleep with, and guys sleep with who they can sleep with. It's very interesting. So this is more specific towards women, because women are seem to be the ones that are struggling out there, right? So to get into a relationship, or to get find a husband, all that stuff. Women seem to be confusing the people that people who want to date them is not the same caliber of guy that they can get into a serious relationship with them, right? Because guys want to have sex primarily, right? Most of the time, they're approaching women, and then they're doing everything they feel like they need to do to get sex, right? So women control access to sex. So they're going to approach the girl, and they got to do all those things that they believe the girl wants and likes, so they can eventually sleep with them, okay? So guys have to do a lot of things, right? If you're trying to get a high quality, attractive girl, right? So be fit, hopefully be tall, right? Have a good job, make money, maybe dress well, etc. Be charming, be funny, confident, etc. All these things. Girls have really high standards, right? Guys don't have high standards. Guys have very simple standards. That's a whole other thing. Now, so the guy will come over here and do all these things, and the girl likes to be taken out. The girl likes to be given compliments. The girl likes to be paid attention to. Have conversations. Go out and do activities. All these things. Be romantic. Be polite, charming, etc. Right? So guys will do all this stuff because they're trying to have sex. Now, there's some guys who are genuine and they're not just trying to sleep with you, but there are a lot that are just trying to do what they need to do to have sex, right? So all these guys will go up to girls for not really even wanting to get into a serious relationship with them, or after a certain amount of time, they'll be hanging out and they'll decide, you know what? It was cool. I don't really like it that much, but I'm not going to tell her I don't like it that much. I'm just going to keep hanging out with her because I want to keep sleeping with her. So it's a very interesting from the girl's point of view. Now the girl's over here like, oh, I got all these guys coming up to me. They want to hang out with me. They want to take me out. And what's happening is, over time, there's women who are struggling to find a husband, to find a serious relationship. Okay, so girls have the final say, or they make the decision who gets sex. So again, guys do what they think they need to do to get sex from girls. But the problem is, I've realized that girls don't understand the reverse position, right? So if guys control access to relationships, serious relationships, and who gets married, that's the guy's choice, okay? The girl can't make the guy marry her if he doesn't want to, or get into a serious relationship if he doesn't want to, all right? So it's the reverse of the girl controls sex, the guy controls relationships, all right? So the thing is that all these guys are going up to girls because they're attractive or whatever reason they want to hook up. So the girl's like, hey, like, I'm going to find an awesome guy. I'm getting all this attention. I'm in high demand. I'm going to have no problems getting into a serious relationship because I got all these guys hitting me up, wanting to take me out. But they don't understand that doesn't mean that all these guys actually want to be serious with them. There's a whole other dynamic that they're not aware of, that they need to, certain things they need to do to get relationships. So at first, the girl just needs to be attractive, maybe fun or sexy, or just like hopefully a chill person, but primarily guys who are just trying to hook up are just looking for somebody who's attractive. And sometimes guys are not even looking for somebody who's that attractive because they just want to hook up, right? So girls don't need to do much to get guys to take them out, to get attention, to go on dates and hook up. They have to do very little, okay? Now, the reverse is what's not happening. So you girls out there who are struggling, whatever, you know, accept what I'm saying as helpful. I hope you do, but whatever, you don't have to. There's girls out there that are struggling to get serious relationships, and it's because they're not taking the time to understand, okay, well, the girls should be saying to themselves, I want a guy to take me seriously, to choose me to be in a serious relationship, and to get married. The guy controls that. So they need to be saying to themselves, what do I need to do to get this guy to marry me? This guy to get into a serious relationship with me that leads towards marriage. Okay, so again, the guy's doing everything he thinks he needs to do to get sex. The girls aren't doing what they need to do to get marriage. And they're not, like, the light bulb's not going off for them. So at this point, anybody out there, right, girls out there, like, fuck, I'm struggling to find a serious relationship. Can't find a good husband or something. Can't find a husband. There's other factors involved, okay? So this is just one of the factors with trying to solve this problem. I would recommend that the girls who are struggling out there, that they need to ask maybe their father, their brother, older brothers, maybe an uncle, just a guy figure, older guy figure, and go up to him and be like, hey, what do guys want in a wife? Because when guys are trying to hook up, they're just trying to look for sexy, attractive girls. But when a guy's trying to get married, that's not, they don't consider that much. They're considering who's going to be their wife. So the girl needs to find out what a guy wants when he's looking for a wife. And the girl needs to find out also, when you get into a marriage and serious relationship, you're going to have kids. The girl needs to find out, the guy wants to find the mother of his children. Okay? So the guy is looking for, if he's looking to get serious and married, he's looking for a wife, number one, and he's looking for the mother of his children, two things. So this woman needs to find out, what do guys want in a wife, and what do guys want in the mother of their children? These qualities that got these girls' attention in the beginning just to date and hook up while they're young and have fun are not the same qualities that they should be working on to get married, okay, in a serious relationship and have kids. So, real quick, we're 8 minutes in, right? I'll just give you some qualities, not that they're exactly for all of them, for all guys. But guys, when they're looking for a wife, they look for somebody who's chill, polite, non-argumentative, a girl that can bring the guy peace. You know, you come home from a stressful day at work, maybe the girl's working too. You both come home from work. The last thing you want is your wife to be like annoying and arguing with you and, you know, nagging and giving you a hard time. Like, you want to come home to a positive, chill, peaceful environment. Guys are simple. You don't need too many things to make guys happy. They just want peace. Somebody who's going to be supportive. Okay, so whatever they're doing in their career, what they envision in their future, a woman who, I mean, you have to be okay with it from the start, right? To know where he's going and to be okay with it in the future and be supportive. Be like, I know what you want to do with your life. I'm going to be here and support you with your decisions and be there to encourage you. So peace, support, encouragement. Let's see. Peace as in quiet, they don't want somebody who's going to be like loud and obnoxious and twerking. and and dressing sexy can get you a lot of dates and get you a lot of attention, but showing a lot of skin is not what a guy wants in a wife. So you kind of have to tweak a lot of things. You have to tweak, assuming you were this party animal girl, hot girl, going out all the time, just loud and whatever. You have to become chill, peaceful, supportive, non argumentative, right? You need to start dressing differently, right? Showing less skin. You have to dress like respectfully, right? For your guy, right? When a guy has a serious girlfriend, they don't want them, depends on the situation, like showing a lot of skin, going out, certain events, right? Um, and I guess, if they're gonna be the wife and the mother of their children, they might be spending more time home than you are. Maybe they work, if they work, maybe they work slightly less. Maybe they don't work that much. Maybe they work part-time. But this person needs to know, it's very important, and I think the guy should know too, the wife needs to know how to cook, be willing to clean up the home. Not that the girl's doing this only by herself. I know how to cook. I'm cool with cleaning up. But if the wife if the wife has more free time, depending on the situation in the relationship, more free time, and she's going to be home, then she needs to be able to cook. I mean, for her and her husband, often, maybe not all the time, be able to cook, not even just for them, for the kids. If they're gonna have kids, like, what, you're not gonna be buying like unhealthy crap food outside all the time. That's also more expensive. That's unnecessary. Be willing to clean up at home if they're gonna be home more often, right? I'm not saying, again, some girls freaking flip out because they don't want to be the person cleaning up or cooking and all that stuff. But if you're gonna be home more often than the guy, then you're gonna take on the majority of those responsibilities. You can maybe share in that. If you're both working, making similar amount of money, and both have similar amount of time off from work, then you can share in those things. But ideally, I mean, if the guy doesn't know how to cook, the guy can get away with that. If the girl doesn't know how to cook, that's gonna be an issue. So again, now we're at 12 minutes. So I think this is interesting. Girls don't understand this. If somebody watches this, share it to somebody who's struggling, trying to find a husband or wife. I've watched a lot of these dating podcasts, and I noticed that girls don't get this. All right, like, if you're trying to become a wife, you gotta act like a wife. If you're trying to like have kids with somebody, a serious relationship, you gotta start, bringing the traits, right, that are motherly, right? Loving, caring, supportive, peaceful, can cook, can clean, can do these things, right? Doesn't mean all the time. Dress a certain way, right? When you're out in public, you're not all loud and talking to everybody and all over the place. You're chill. You're a lady, all right? You're a lady, whatever that means, right? But anyway, hope that's interesting. I find it really interesting what's going on. That women don't know this. Women today don't understand this. They don't. This traditional stuff that it's important, and it's important for the dynamic of a relationship. Like, these qualities are needed in a family setting. All right. For some reason, women don't want to do this stuff or don't understand it. Or anyway, I guess that's it. So yeah, likes, comment, share, and I'll make some more of these. So I guess that's it. And thank you. Peace.